Hi Toy Tractor Times fans, I'm looking at Chris Steeb's newest display. Chris has been known for building some high detail, very cool displays. And in this video, we're going to find out just how big this detailed display is of an Oklahoma farm. Here we can see a John Deere 4230 and 346 kick baler going down a country road, crossing a creek. And now we're going to take some time to talk with my friend Chris just about what kind of detail and size display he has built. I'm here with Chris Steeb, and Chris has come down to work on a big display here, but I wanted to talk to him about a mini display because it doesn't always have to be a 4x8 board to be effective in modeling.
Yeah, I want to thank Jason for having me down. The one thing we wanted to show off on this is this was a little 18-inch by 18-inch diorama that I did for an online contest. It's a neat little size, and I think I know I can get it done at Lafayette Farm Toy Show, but I think we're going to start seeing them more at all the farm toy shows. We're going to start calling these dioramas, which the rest of the world already uses diorama. It's just new to us. And we're going to look at like a 24-inch by 24-inch or smaller. And like I said, basically what you can do is just put, make a little small scene in time. This would just be a little, Oklahoma creek. And a couple little pastures we got on it, some junk you got out in the field. I'll spin it around a little bit so you can get a real good view of the bridge and the...
I like the truck there.
Yeah. Probably broke down and they got parked there, and so now they
looks like maybe some pieces of it washed into the...
Yeah, there's some old type, like I said, just typical, country creek. Some stuff either got dumped or accidentally got swept down from, I don't know if much...
You got a bucket there, a 5-gallon pail?
Yeah. Oklahoma, we don't get a lot of rain, but when we do get a rain, we get a lot of rain, and we get, typically a couple inches at a time, so it tends to wash a lot of stuff into the rivers and estuaries and such.
I really like the wooden bridge here. It's just really neat with the steel side.
Yeah, and I don't know if we can turn it just right so you can see it is stoned all up, with limestone to make the retaining walls. Like I said, it's a steel frame bridge with a wooden deck. Then because it's getting older, I did pan it around a little more so you can see I did made the bridge a little more narrow and added some modern guardrails to it so that you wouldn't hit what would be almost 100-year-old brick decking now. And it's commonly seen, I've seen it everywhere from Oklahoma to Michigan to even around here in Kentucky, like I said, where they're just trying to make it so an old bridge lasts a little longer.
And what is that orange, like PVC pipe?
So the white PVC pipe is actually, what that is what's called a dry hydrant for the fire service.
Okay.
So as I pan around, you'll see a sign that tells you not to park there. That makes it so that the fire department can come up and hook one of their engine trucks or pumper trucks up to it and actually draft water right out of the stream without having to put hard suction hose over the side. It's me, so I typically add something.
Gotta get the fire.
Gotta get the fire thing into it.
I like that. That's really cool.
And it's one of those things that typically you see and you don't notice that you see them unless you are a firefighter.
I also like it. You can see the stone there or brick up underneath. That's just excellent detail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zoom in. Whoop, too close.
I've got some old, like I said, some old tin that probably in a tornado got swept away and then got washed downstream. Whether it was probably part of an old grain bin or even some scraps somebody had sitting around. Then as we
fencing and
come around, I got two different style of fencing on this. The actual nice cattle guard and the endless fence cornering part was done by Tyson Shores. There, it's all off his 3D printer. And then this fence over here, so this would distinguish like two different people's properties because this one's put in with T-posts, whereas the one across the way is with wood and cedar posts.
a lot of detail in a small size. And what size is this diorama again?
18 inches by 18 inches.
So we can see a lot of happening in a small space.
You know, and if you wanted to go this same size and would do like a half of a barn in it, it's the perfect size because we're actually outside in Jason's backyard. It's the perfect size to take outside to take your sunshine pictures for Model Farm Monday or whatever. And you can, like I said, I've had full, you know, DCP semis on here, and taken at the right angle, you couldn't tell that this wasn't a whole, you know, 4x8 sheet. So like I said, it's one of them, like I said, that, you know, that with the nice advent of 3D printing and stuff, we all know displays and dioramas are getting more and more expensive. So this is a way that you can still keep working on your talent and not have a whole lot of money tied up into it.
Oh, I like it, and it's good. I'd probably like to make some of these for my own display, just to show little field scenes or travel points.
Yep.
And
well, and like me and you talked about, you know, the other night, it'd be neat to, I'm not going to do this one because I got too much detail in, but it'd be neat to duplicate this ×4, so you literally could have spring, summer, fall, and winter, and be able to show off each little piece.
yeah, that would be neat to have the exact replica of everything.
×4, yep. Yep.
Well, Chris, very nice. Appreciate you coming down to visit, and I look forward to seeing what kind of display and diorama items you dream up next.
Working on a big one for Nationals this year.
That'll be cool to see.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.